What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. We are still on the same turn that we were last episode, and I'm a little concerned because Epirus here might swing on in and do quite a bit of damage. And what's nice is Syracuse. Don't get me wrong, they have a pretty powerful army, and surprisingly, I guess they have some mercenaries too. They're gonna cost them a lot of coin. But because we have sacked their city, they don't really have any funds to obviously pay for their armies. So one, people are going to be dying from disease, and also people are just going to be fleeing from the battlefield altogether. They are going to have deserters, and so therefore, over time, this unit is going to just get weaker and weaker, and it's sort of like a ticking time bomb. Sadly enough, I would like to get a white peace with Epirus. I have no idea if this is ever going to happen, but eventually we're going to be declaring war on Carthage, and I don't think we're really in a good situation, I don't think we're really ready to declare war on Carthage, at least just yet. I'm also wondering, would it be a good idea, do we get more public order per turn? If we had a civil settlement, we would get public order. What are we waiting on? Probably, I'm guessing this is not, okay. Latin culture is slowly improving, so I'm guessing this 0 number is, the cultural differences is going to go from negative to positive, or at least it should. Let's not waste any money here yet, when instead, we can build up a, where's Araminium? All the way up here. I would like Neapolis to get ourselves a military wharf, which is going to be our very first navy. That's expensive. Actually, I lied. We want a shipwright, because then we get assault units, and that'll do a lot of naval improvements. So basically, there's two types of naval, combat ships. We have the assault ships, which is exactly what we need. And we also have the, I believe it was a dry dock or something like that. We have the military wharf, which basically gives us siege ships, which are really, they're probably good. I just haven't really ever used them. I also need to go ahead and make this into a harbor. And what's cool is this settlement inside Syracuse is a grains farm settlement. So as we make it better and better, I believe, yeah, it's 2 food in all regions. That is actually really ridiculously broken. So over time, we're going to get that stronger and stronger. I feel like this can be converted to a herding ground to make more money, but we don't have that money right now. Let's end this turn and see if there's anything we can do. I'm going to eventually send over some troops to Brundisium. Well, it looks like Carthage just destroyed Syracuse for me. Well, that was nice of them. Okay, Epirus would now like a peace treaty. I absolutely am going to accept this. Well, that was easy. Now that Syracuse no longer exists, we can finally focus on rebuilding our empire. Okay, and we have Lemuria, which is basically 4 Latin cultural influence in all regions. That is actually really good. I'm happy to see that. Syracuse still attacking me, but they lost their entire military, so I am happy about that. Let's sail you on down. I feel like if we go into this region, we're no longer going to be repairing our vessels, so I do need to be cognizant of that. I wonder, can I just outright attack these units? Yes, I can. And just annihilate them. So they're no longer raiding our shores. I am happy about that. I have a lot of income. Might as well put it to good use. Kill these captives so they never come back. The faction has finally been destroyed. And so really my only issue is, one, we were being raided. That'll go away. We have provincial instability. Cultural differences is kind of an issue as well. But I think what I want to do is construct a herding ground. I am now, I have to sadly destroy this barracks because it was never actually built to begin with. And I guess just like that, can this be converted? I need 905 coin, so we do not have enough money. Let's send our spy on over. We're going to hide inside the woods. I don't know if they're going to really see me that easily. But what I would like to do is have some sort of military presence in the north, come down from Corsica into Sardinia, and then obviously have one in Syracuse, move over to Lilybaeum, and then obviously we would have this entire province of Corsica, Sardinia, and then eventually we would own Magna Graecia. But then sadly, as I was saying, because we're really centralized, there's a lot of different areas that we need to protect against, and I am a little worried. It looks like still -2 public order. It's probably because we are in the winter, and that will change in time. Still also waiting for 3 population surplus. It's more than likely going to be arriving inside the summer. But at least our economy is, we're fixing itself. We are slowly getting better and better. I don't know why this happens. Upgrade available. I thought it was another glitch. Not sure if what you guys saw on your screen, but basically sometimes when I press in turn, sometimes it actually crashes. But I've only really experienced that once or twice, but sadly, it was actually today. I've obviously tried to make a variety of episodes, and sometimes I have bad intros, and I'm like, I don't like this, and I have to go ahead and recreate an episode. So anyway, settlements, let's go ahead and finally upgrade this and make it our culture. And I guess we have 1,300 coin, and finally what's nice is we're going to get a lot of additional public order over time. Did we ever actually construct our shipwright? We're working on it. Do we also want to upgrade the Olive Garden? Oh my goodness, the Olive Grove into an olive press. I think I do because we would make a lot more coin. And then next turn, we're probably going to have enough money to finally construct ourselves that, I wonder how much it would cost. But anyway, we finally would have enough for a workshop. And we are in the spring. This unit, we're still repairing, getting a lot of public order. I feel like this unit will move in time, but for now, we're just going to chill and end this turn. And the reason why is while we're still inside this province, we are going to gain public order, which is actually exactly what we need. But at least Syracuse is no longer a threat. We are really no longer in a war either. So all we really need to focus on is just growing our military. We are trying to grow our economy, but I feel like it's not growing as well as we would like. And I feel, I'm not really too sure exactly what the issue is. Let's go ahead and expand our city. We can finally build ourselves the workshop, and we could build the Roman ballista, which is exactly what we want. And in one more, we probably want a dignitary as well, but they cost more money than we have available. So let's go ahead and get the philosophies. At least once this is done, we could finally start building up some actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Some libraries. So we're going to be building one in Brundisium. I'm curious to see if we're ever going to remove this military wharf and build a regular harbor, but I guess we'll do that in time. And I guess we're done, so ending our turn. I do want to monitor the public order, and I guess we could send the units in Cosentia back up to Rome. But right now, we're kind of in this period of reconstruction. Hidden agent has been found. Research has been complete, and we failed to actually unlock a call to arms, but we absolutely did not need it. And sadly, we have an annoyed populace. Is there anything we could do about that? Death of a legend. Scorpus, the legendary charioteer, has been killed during a race. The people are heartbroken and call for this great man to be honored. We could do a public funeral, or we could commission a statue. Will appease the people, or a public funeral. But anything less, it'll be expensive. Let's commission a statue. I have no idea if that actually costs me any coin. But if the people want it, we will make that happen. Okay, now that we can actually construct ourselves a dignitary, we might as well. 1,100 coin. I don't think these are part of family, so it doesn't matter what we get. But actually with dignitaries, we do want authority, so let's get you with level 4 authority. Sadly, we can't do anything on the first turn. Can we build another? Is it a good idea to build 2? I don't know if they cost me money per month. So now we have 2. I'm assuming one will stay inside Rome. The other one will go to Magna Graecia. Try to deal with this public unrest. And we can now get an additional technology. I feel like what we need to do is get plus 25% ammunition for... 20% shots per minute would be nice as well. 5% more morale would be amazing. Or 25% more ammunition for all missile units. I think what we want to focus on right now is building up our wealth. And I feel like the best way to do that... 2% tax rate is not bad. 3 growth in all provinces is what we're going to be working on, and 3 wealth from industry. We have 20 of 20 units here. This unit is actually going to make its way all the way over to this area. But not until we produce some actual units. And maybe some ballista once they're done in one turn. We're going to have 1900 coin next turn. And I guess we're going to have to go ahead and end this one. So like I said, my entire goal is to move down to Sardinia, and we have 20 units down inside Syracuse. Death of a Legend. So here we go, plus 5 public order per turn. I am happy about that. But anyway, I'm hoping 20 units will be enough. I'll probably go ahead and construct myself an additional fleet. But first what I need to do is move you all the way back to Rome. And I'd like to produce 5 units. If I could produce 6, that would be amazing. But I need about 5 ballista, and I don't have enough money. That's not good. I'm going to be able to create another 3 next turn, so let's disband you. And that is what we're going to do. It's going to require a lot of money, though. I probably absolutely need ballistas down here. But I just lack so much coin. I don't know what we're going to do. I also need another navy to really protect both sides of Italy, the peninsula. Okay, hidden agent exposed once again. We now can go ahead and finally use our dignitary. So like I said, 1 is going to stay inside Italia. We're going to begin our administration. So 1, we're going to get more taxation. I believe... Ooh, what are we really doing? Increasing tax rates and protecting settlements against authoritarian agent actions. So 1, we're getting cultural influence just by the man being here. And eventually, we're going to get more taxation as well. I want to send this unit down. I believe we could still use our administration icon. I may not be able to. Yes, we can. So the idea is now we are improving the cultural influence and taxation inside Magna Graecia. So Latin culture is going to take over. We have some money. Did we ever get our ballista? No, we did not. Let's hire 3 more. And I should probably... How much is this? 680, I have 620. Yeah, can't hire anything. So if I disband this unit, I probably could hire a Hastati. And that's where I'm going to call it. So now we are going to be ending this turn. Everybody is doing well. And we're going to gear up for a war against Carthage. But sadly, I don't think I'm necessarily ready for this. Because I don't have any actual naval ships. I could hire some next turn, though. Trade agreement with Carthage. No thank you. I'm about to conquer you. Okay, water sluicing, or sluicing, is now completed. So the idea is now we're going to get 3 growth per turn in all of our provinces. I should probably start working on actual improvements to our military. So let's get the additional morale, and we will unlock the practice field in time. These units are going to force march themselves all the way over to Corsica. Can we make this into a market settlement? Probably. Would a harbor... Harbor would only give us money, and this would give us food and money. We need public order, which I'm guessing we're going to get next turn, and then we'll build that sacred ground. So what we're going to do is make this into a market settlement. We'll lose a little bit of food, but that's fine. You're going to make your way over. Oh, no. You know what? We can't do this, because what we need to do is construct ourselves an admiral. So raise a fleet, and let's actually check one more time.
Repression is the enforcement of your rule by the presence of garrison troops, and a useful tool for keeping populations in order.
Okay, and now what we need to do is build some assault ships. Sadly, we can't build very many. This is spearmen, this is range. So actually, let's do 3 of those. And hopefully by next turn, everybody will be in place. These units are probably going to be moving on over here. We probably could go straight to Syracuse. So what'll happen is I'm going to have a navy in this area and a navy in this area. I might even need another navy up to the north. I don't know, though. We have 1,000 coin. Is there anything we could really spend our money on? Very soon I want to get Velathri. You know, I want to grow them. Then I could build another building there. I just don't know what I'm going to build. Looking at Brundisium. Very soon we're going to get level 3. So I am going to start working on getting some sort of library to improve our research rate. There are so many different countries here. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so looking at Brundisium, it looks like we have an increase in rank. Both of our dignitaries are doing very well. We need to improve their authority. And you need to be improved. Okay, this unit slowly making itself all the way over to Corsica. All of our units are finally here. Well, they should be soon. You need to move out. You need to move in. Okay. Actually, can you go here and you go there? I want to be as close to actual Sardinia as we can. Looks like we have all of our ballista, so we are doing well in that aspect. Do we want to produce more troops? Probably, seeing as we have money. Let's remove all of these levies because they are absolute garbage. Actually, let's remove these 3 and hire ourselves some Principes. We now have 20 of 20. We should be able to annihilate almost anything they throw at us. Oh, you know what we never did? Brundisium. Oh, you know what? We don't need to expand the city just yet because I feel like we lack money. So let's end this turn. And I guess next turn we're going to be declaring war.
We would share our love with you.
They're going to give me free money. I absolutely will take it. But I guess what we're going to do is declare war on them anyway. And I guess with that money, I'm probably going to be putting it into Brundisium and trying to grow the economy there. Okay, Lundi Romani, 4 Latin cultural influence in all regions, and 4 public order. I do like that. All of our units are now constructed, prepped, and ready to go. You're going to be moving closer and closer to the border, but sadly we can't march just yet. This is we can't actually assault just yet because we're not close enough. Let's go with a stance for none. Sadly, I think what we're going to do is trespass. They won't like that, but we're about to attack them anyway. We are going to expand the city of Corsica here, and we absolutely want the consecrated ground. So the idea is the Latin culture will overtake them, and we're going to get some public order bonuses. Let's improve Velathri. And we are... Ooh. Do we want a meeting place or do we want more wealth? I feel like what we're going to do is get a meeting place. At least first. And the idea is, one, we get more public order for the entire province of Italia. And we're going to get some money as well. So it's really a win-win situation. We now have money in Brundisium, so let's expand this city. I do want to get a public forum, and then eventually build a library. And like I said, next turn we are going to be declaring war. Ooh. So many different countries. I just love how unique this game is. Hidden Agent exposed once again. Physical conditioning has been unlocked. So that means let's go ahead and start producing. I think I would like to get closer and closer to labor organization, but sadly this will be 10 turns just to get there. So let's get minus 5% agent action cost and additional tax rate. It's going to be 4 turns. We're now going to declare war on Carthage. Luckily enough, they gave me money. Libya is going to be joining in, and Nova Carthago, but luckily I actually have a navy now to protect me, or at least I think I do. So I believe I could absolutely annihilate them. I'm not going to do it just yet. We are now going to be sending down these troops. And I don't even know. This looks like a navy. They don't really have any actual troops here. Maybe they do. I know I could win. They just have a massive navy, and that's really all it is. So what we're going to do is continue the siege. We're going to build a battering ram. And I guess some ladder. We can't build the ladders in one turn. So we're going to continue the siege, and I guess we're going to end this episode assuming that these ships can make their way down. I get that they could go farther. I just want to be able to build my assault ships now. I feel like I could build ships all the way down here. I just don't know for sure, so I don't really want to chance it. This navy can make its way here. Can we build more? Yes, we can. Could build a better navy, but do I want to? Probably. Okay, ending this turn. In fact, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and end this episode. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have an awesome day. I will see you in our next adventure.